Building blocks, section 3, postulates and theorems. Postulates and theorems are used in proofs, and a proof is a logically structured argument. Logically structured argument, and we'll see what that means eventually, but we have to have rules and steps, basically, is what we're saying. 3 different ways to do a proof, or to represent a proof, is, first of all, a paragraph, and that is to provide statements and reasons in sentences and paragraph form. This is one of the newer methods of representing a proof, where you can just write it out in a paragraph as if you were trying to explain it to someone. The key thing is that you have to have logical rules in there stating why you can do what you do, and again we'll see what that looks like eventually. A 2-column proof is a very traditional method and a very common way of doing a proof, in which you have 2 columns. In the first column you will provide the statements, or the statement that you are making, and then you would say why, or give the valid reasons on why you can do that step in the second column. So you would have steps 1, 2, 3, etc. Something to note here, the first step, the first statement per reason is always given, because you have to start somewhere and they'll always give you a beginning place, and that's always our first statement in a 2-column proof. And our reason for that is simply to say it's given. A flow proof is also relatively new, and that is where you would start with an arrow, so it's more pictorial in nature. We would give our reasons on the side. We would say step 1, like before we would say is given. So we would say step 1, we would make a statement, and that's usually the given piece. We would change it somehow, and then use an arrow to show that it's changing, and we would give the reason as to why we could do that. And then we would make another statement, and then again give an arrow, and go from step to step using arrows to give reasons, so more pictorial in nature, representing a picture almost. And this ends Building Blocks, Section 3, Video 1.